Okay, what's up, guys? This is Ninja on Ninja, and basically, um, I have a screenshot. You won't be able to tell, but see that guy right there? See him? Convinced. Oh shit! Come on, the fuck? Convinced. Where's this? And I left a comment, and then unfortunately, that was the screenshot. Normally save the info, but I guess I didn't. I was probably taking a shit or something. But anyways, I looked up and I found a bunch of videos, and I found one of him. Right, it's the same dude. It's a different. No, it's the same shirt. Yeah, it's the same shirt. It looks the same.
Can I convince this room full
No,
of
it's
people that this
different.
bottle of tap water is worth
He's on
more
a
than
boat here.
$1,000? You see, I think bottled water is just a marketing scam because
So, basically, I'm gonna show you. This right here. Sam, he's got millions of views.
can I convince this room full of people that this bottle of tap water is worth more than $1,000? You see, I think bottled water is just a marketing scam because water is literally free.
Tastes like $1,000,000.
So to prove it's a scam, I decided to open up an entirely fake luxury water store called Aqua de Rubinetto.
And just to let you know, this is how the rich can screw up the world, basically. This is an example of what happens when you have dishonest people in an honest world, basically.
Or otherwise known in Italian as
This is why most countries will not buy our meat because it's artificial and fake and bullshit. That's just cardboard. It's literally, not literally, but it's basically like cardboard, but they flavored meat pixels on it, and they're selling it as meat, and that's what hell people are buying today. Basically, that's why most companies won't buy most of our shit. So basically,
as tap water. With our brand and logo created, we now needed a product. So we bought some wine bottles, took off the labels, and replaced the wine with water.
Straight from the glaciers of Antarctica.
Now that our luxury water was ready for tasting, I marketed the event as a 4-course luxury water tasting experience and told people that these bottles were hand harvested from the glaciers of Kazakhstan and collected from the trees of Mount Morocco. I also bought an actual $300 bottle of water that I would hide among our 3 courses of regular tap water. So after all of that, what do people think of our luxury water?
Pizza and I have some more.
Like a little salty, sour.
Kind of heavy.
Yeah.
Something, yeah. I think that brought back to my childhood.
Guys,
all this goes.
wanna guess the price?
Okay, something between 500 and 1,000.
Can I convince
Okay, so all this is proving is how dishonest people can ruin a good thing. And this person and anyone who uses this brand of marketing where it's like, oh, look at me, I made fake water and I sold it under the guise of, all these people are shitty people. They're terrible people. Anyone who's willing to do this is bad. It's much like putting a shoe in an exhibit. And the reason why it's not so much that what's it called the shoe is an exhibit, but it's because it came from someone that you wonder like why did that impact or why, and you know what I'm saying, you're connecting to a person, and because you fail to connect, that doesn't mean it's dishonest. It just means you fail to see what other people see. You don't have the same light that they do. You don't, like, the grass is always greener on the other side. Stop ruining my yard because you're a douchebag. That's what the world is. That's what the world is. So, anyways, I have a few pictures I want to pull up here. I should have prepared this too. Fuck. Let's see. Lovely. Doesn't work. Um, there you go. Okay. So, um, basically, oh shit. What is this? It's fine. Oh, see it. Whatever. Enjoy that if you go to it. Okay, you see this? So basically, I use what is it called? I have a CPAP machine. It helps me sleep at night because apparently I had 120 episodes every minute, basically. And so this thing has reduced it down to like three, basically 3 or 4 episodes of whatever the fuck, right? And so the point is, this is what happens when I use distilled water. Basically, it's marketed as distilled water, basically, right? This is what happens when I use tap water. This isn't overnight, by the way. This is over the course of like a year. Alright, go say a few months, right? And this is them side by side, basically, right? And that's my napkin from earlier. But the one on the left is a few months. The one in the middle is also a few months. But again, one is distilled water and one is not. And there is a difference. Now, again, those minerals, that's a natural. That's part of, that's water. I don't think water's supposed to be that bad. I think that's why we don't drink water here, and that's why I should. Anyways, I'm not gonna get too into it. But anyways, the point is, there is a difference, and the person who says it's fake, all he's proving is that these taste testers are what's it called, biased. Basically, like man is smart, men are stupid. Me, for example, I'm cut off. I'm in a room. I've been away from society for a long time, so I call people out and they call me a hater, um, because I'm like, that's not what's happening. You're just acting like it's something and it's not. Like you're a liar, and I have the balls, the cojones to say it, and I was conditioned by the world to be afraid to say it like everyone else. I'm trying to bring that back. Because back in the day, we would never allow this kind of bullshit to exist because we would swat it out. But it's the world got too soft to raise its voice, basically. But I was cut out from the world to the point where I'm not afraid like everyone else is. So I step out, and again, like I consider myself, I am the unbroken, I am the unchained, basically, because I didn't give in. Right, that's basically my claim to fame is just that I didn't give in. They didn't break me. I've been through a brain tumor. I've been through a stroke. I've been through all this bullshit. I've been to bad schools. I've had shitty parents. I've had shitty relationships. I had shitty life. My friends were all biased, all bullshit. I've had countless girls trying to fuck with me. I've had everything like just crazy. Most people would kill themselves if they dealt with the quarter of the shit that I dealt with. But I'm not here to go and like, oh, look at me, I'm badass. I mean, I could, but I'm not. Right? There's no ego. People say, oh, you're ego, ego. No, it's confidence, is not ego, bitch. Turn off, you fucker. Okay, anyways, and so basically, I'm just saying, that he is rich and he needs to shut up. And this is what they do. Like, you think you have something, and the problem is you have the money to make it seem like it's something when it isn't. Like they went down a gold mine, they paid to have some dude inject gold into the walls, and they sold the mine. Like it's a gold mine for millions and billions of dollars, and then you start digging into it, and then you realize, oh, it's not really a mine. It was just covered from the start But in reality, there's no gold here. And then, you know what I'm saying? You were swindled. You were tricked. And that's what the world is. Basically, that's what girls are. Basically. Like, there is no strength anymore. Like, the world is corrupted by these sellouts, these fakers, and these liars, and these manipulators, and you name it, right? So, anyways, that's what I want to call out. That's what I wanted to point out. There is a difference. Yes, there are people that lie and say there isn't, or there are people that will go out and bottle or sell bottled water as if it's water. But in reality, all that means is you should go and chase that guy down and send him to prison for lying to society, basically, and exploiting society, because that's what he's doing. And all people are doing is encouraging exploitation, and that's not good. That's not good. Remove that shit. Alright? And again, as an old man or whatever, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that's not good. That's not how the world should roll. That's why America sucks. That's why NA sucks. That's why League of Legends suck. And Super Smash Bros. I was number one. In PlayStation All Stars, I was number one. Like, are everywhere. It's because I didn't follow anybody else. So there's a reason why NA is such a joke in League of Legends and any video game out there, and there's a reason why Korea is number one is because there's so much bullshit in America, and you guys are all following fucking fakers and liars and cheaters and exploiters, but you ain't following people who actually work, who actually matter. You know what I'm saying? I go on YouTube and I can't find any real athletes. They all sold out and say I can't say anything because I sold to only some what's called to unleash or play under the guise of China or Japan or fucking Russia or whatever, and so they look good basically. And your stuff is not followed. You see all of their bullshit, and then it's captivated over here and risen up, and everyone wants to be the king bullshit of the champion because I played 100 games. I show you like an hour of content. I spent 300 hours for 1 hour of content, and I'm showing you that's how this champion is. But in reality, that's 100 hours of content for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Or 3 hours, whatever I said. It's a lie. Alright, that's the point. It's a lie, and you're buying it. That's what this guy is exploiting or showing. He lied. People bought it. It's not disproving water. He's just showing that people are suckers. And it's true, people are suckers, but suckers only exist because people exploit them. Like being naive is not a fault, I personally believe. I personally believe that it's like I want a girl who doesn't know because that is intelligence in a nutshell. You're curious. You want to know. You're trying to figure it out. I want that. I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm curious. I want to know. But anyways, yeah, that's what I could say. But people want to hate. So anyways, you all be happy. Be safe. Praise Allah. Praise Heaven. Yep. Final Fantasy 10 God, baby. What's up? Peace.